Hello there again, RosterWatch Nation. It's your friendly neighbor, Trashman, here today to talk about rookie quarterbacks with the best chance to start and succeed. So these rookies may have some adversity ahead, but by the time the dust settles, they have the best chances of first-year signal callers to start games and win them. First off, we have Desmond Ridder of the Falcons. If any rookie quarterback had his druthers, he'd be the starter come week one of the NFL season. No questions asked, but fortunately, it's not up to him to make that decision. The head coach ultimately has to say whether a rookie is ready to take the plunge, and Arthur Smith of the Falcons seems to be of the mind that Ridder is just about there. Smith has been one of Ridder's biggest cheerleaders thus far in OTAs and minicamp, and this is after his April post-draft press conference where Smith was open to Ridder earning the starting job come September. Current starter Marcus Mariota is seen by all in the organization as a stopgap until Ridder is ready to go. And Ridder might be ready a lot sooner than we envisioned. His mobility makes him an immediate asset, fantasy and otherwise, as soon as he steps on the field. After Ridder, we have Kenny Pickett of the Steelers. Pickett has been evaluated as the most NFL-ready of the rookie quarterbacks in this year's draft, so this bolsters his chances of making starts in year one. The only issue seems to be that the Steelers seem content on allowing Mitch Trubisky to hold the reins in Pittsburgh to start the season. He's currently the clear number one in camp. Right now, Pickett is running as the third quarterback for the Steelers, right behind Mason Rudolph, but don't expect him to stay there for long. I'd be surprised if Pickett doesn't start the season as the number two quarterback on the roster, and I'd be even more surprised if he doesn't work his way into the starting role by midseason. Lastly, I have Sam Howell of the Commanders. But first, before I talk about Sam Howell of the Commanders, I want to talk about Underdog Fantasy. The NFL draft season is underway, and you can already draft in 2022 fantasy leagues on Underdog Fantasy to win cash prizes. Through their slick mobile app and user-friendly site, you can join a league and draft a team in minutes. Plus, the folks at Underdog are going to help you get started with a deposit match of up to $100 in bonus cash when you sign up and make your first deposit with the promo code ROSTER. So just visit UnderdogFantasy.com, the App Store, or the Google Play Store. Sign up with the code ROSTER, that's ROSTER, and Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code ROSTER. And now back to Sam Howell of the Commanders. Like Malik Willis, Howell was one of my favorite quarterbacks at the Senior Bowl this year. And also, like Willis, Howell dropped from first-round contention to a much later round than I would have anticipated. He ended up being taken in the fifth by Washington. Fortunately for Howell, he landed on a Commander squad where the only competition he has is an erratic Carson Wentz and an underwhelming Taylor Heineke. Wentz is washed out in every organization he's been a part of throughout his career, and the turnover seems to happen more quickly each time. Howell was ranked as the top one or two quarterbacks in college ball going into the 2021 season, but either a lack of talent around him or his own setbacks dropped him down a few pegs. I think it was the former in his case. With a bevy of weapons at his disposal, Howell is my favorite to lead the Commanders at some point later this season, as early as midway through. Anyway, so this has been the Trash Man on behalf of RosterWatch.com. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you heard, leave us a comment, give us a follow. Join us at RosterWatch.com. And until next time, be ready.